Tonight, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Davis Mills and the Houston Texans taking on Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Sony Michel, his first carry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. 2nd and 9. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Mills to throw it. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Smith to return it. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 80 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Some room at midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Darnold, he lost the football, but fortunately a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Oh, a leap and he will make the catch. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
3.5 to go, first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Mills on 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of 14 that time, and it'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the 50, it's Darnold.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mills. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is
the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Mills now going to keep it. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mills. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And it's a fumble. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 from the 8. Mills now. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Now Darnold. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. It'll buy some time right. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Sam Darnold, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns, his second sack of the night.
And this offensive line, as we all remember, allowed 50 sacks last year. Tied for the second most in the NFL. They vowed new techniques, a few new players, but so far, not quite getting it done.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A give. This is Michel. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good to this point.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. A final shot before the break. Darnold. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Higgins. And quickly they get to the line. From the 45 on 2nd down. Darnold. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Faking the give. Darnold. Rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. The 40. 20. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Here's Smith to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. They'll roll him out right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Being chased out left. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up on first down. This is McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. To throw again on second down. Darnold. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First down, Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Let's go. Big series right here. So you got to step it up.
Now Mills on the bootleg. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. After the interception, here's Darnold sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Play action. It's Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Good job.
Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Houston set to take over.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now left side on the swing pass. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be third down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now Mills. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Here's Mills. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
The open man is Westbrook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Mills again.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
A first down throw, Darnold.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on second down. Darnold. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now out comes Houston. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Mills on first down.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
A first down throw for Mills.
His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
To throw, Mills. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
A second down throw for Mills. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Mills.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Jonathan Bernard.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
2nd and 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. On the move to his left. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Darnold on first down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And Darnold wants to throw the football. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Houston's offense taking over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
From the gun, here's Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Mills throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes.
Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face